Refrigerators have changed over the years, giving you a wide variety of options, from the classic French door to multi-door units with varying cooling systems. In this video, you'll learn your best choices from the basic to the largest and a preview of what you will see in the next 6 to 12 months. Stay to the end, and I'll show you how and especially when to buy a counter depth cheaper. Bosch is the only counter depth refrigerator with 2 compressors for the refrigerator and freezer. The warmer, moisture air of the refrigerator does not blend with the drier, colder air of the freezer. Sub-Zero pioneered the twin compressors years ago. Beko, Samsung G, and LG have 2 evaporators to separate the air. 2 compressors maintain temperature better than just one, and 2 evaporators especially if you're in and out of your refrigerator a lot. It also has metal on the back wall of the refrigerator with metal back. The refrigerator is designed to increase cold retention, so you want to store your items like milk and juice in the back of the fridge where it's the coldest. Bosch also features an ethylene filter. Spoiling foods will emit an ethylene gas. The gas can cross-contaminate other foods. Through the Home Connect app, you can control the temperature of your refrigerator on your phone, and Wi-Fi is also a feature from most others like LG, Samsung, and G as well. Bosch also offers this refrigerator with different handles to better match other brands of appliances. So the design is well done and it's a good-looking appliance. However, the cubic footage is slightly smaller than the average, and the price is on the expensive side. You're looking at the largest counter depth refrigerator at 26.5 cubic feet, over 4 cubic feet more than the average. The difference in space is equivalent to a college dorm refrigerator. With the LG Counter Max, you no longer have to choose between the size of a standard depth model and the sleek style of a counter depth. Linear compressors use fewer parts and have fewer problems now, as LG is one of the most reliable refrigerators based on over 34,000 service calls completed by service department just last year. However, in 2019, there was a class action against LG due to that compressor. Many brands and products now feature the linear compressor. The Counter Depth Max uses 9 sensors throughout the refrigerator to maintain a consistent temperature. For perspective, some brands just use 2. Like the Bosch, the Counter Depth Max refrigerator features a metal back to absorb cold better. I really like Door Cooling Plus. Think about it as walking into a store in the summer and feeling the air conditioner on your face. CoolGuard operates the same way. A blast of frigid air is sent from the top down, so the refrigerator temperature stays unaffected when you open the door. Counter Depth Max is designed with thinner walls than most refrigerators. Energy standards are set by the government, so it will not use more energy. However, the Counter Depth Max refrigerator is missing some of LG's signature features, like craft ice and the door-and-door panel. It also has a single compressor with only 1 evaporator. This refrigerator is the most well-featured for 36-inch counter depth. You have the features mentioned previously, like Door Cooling Plus, linear compressor, and stainless steel back. It also features door-and-door, a fancy term for an extra door in the refrigerator side to more conveniently access your milk and juices. You can see into your refrigerator or tap the glass and it becomes opaque. Like the Counter Depth Max, the Studio features 9 sensors to maintain temperatures. However, you have 2 evaporators to keep the air in the freezer separate from the refrigerator. You have 3 ice makers, but 1 has craft ice, featuring a larger, slower dissolving ice cube, perfect for premium cocktails. You see many of these in high-end restaurants. I shudder when I say this. Dispensers have the most problem due to leaking and breakdown to the refrigerator. On the flip side, they're very convenient. That said, LG is the most reliable of the dispensers, but at just over $4,000, the unit is pricey. Beko has some unique claims for keeping food fresher longer. The refrigerator features blue lighting, mimicking sunlight to keep food fresh. Sunlight does render blue on the Kelvin scale. Their Everfresh crispers are gasket to keep air and moisture out. The refrigerator directs the airflow into the crispers through 4 ports in the back. Beko's 2 evaporators like the others on the list. Their Ion Guard is interesting because it sends out negative ions to counteract positive ions of odors for a fresher smelling refrigerator. I imagine you're skeptical as I was. However, we tested against Sub-Zero, Thermador, Bosch, and Samsung, and Beko was the best of the freestanding types. Beko does have an issue. At 19.86 cubic feet, it is one of the smaller counter depth refrigerators, and you also have to check for service in your area. Cafe's 2 evaporator refrigerators keep the cool and frigid air in their respective compartment, and with Turbo Cool and Turbo Freeze, it maintains even better temperature. The refrigerator also has a digital ice maker in the dispenser with the ability to make coffee. And with Wi-Fi, you can program coffee to be dispensed when you wake up. Cafe offers great customization options with 3 base color options, 6 handle styles, with more colors coming soon like green and gray. However, you are paying a premium over the profile model for customization and a few added features. Paykel was the most reliable brand in 2022 according to our internal data based on 34,000 service calls logged by our service team just last year. But how could this company be the most reliable? Look at all the refrigerators. You see what's missing? None of them have ice dispensers through the refrigerator door. A cold ice cube through a warm refrigerator is the #1 problem due to leakage. Paykel also has unique style and looks good with other unique Paykel appliances. The refrigerator is based on active smart technology providing optimum food storage by intelligently adapting to daily usage. It combines sensors, microprocessors, and algorithms to continuously monitor and adjust the temperature, humidity, and airflow within the fridge. If there is a con, it's smaller sizes at more expensive prices. Then in unique brands, make sure service is available. And now for 2 exciting refrigerators you'll see soon. The LG MoodUp and Samsung Bespoke 2 refrigerators are expected to be available later this year and are amongst the best looking refrigerators to buy in the future. I'm not a fan of the current Samsung Bespoke line. It focuses too much on the refrigerator with limited options for color on the other appliances. However, the new refrigerator will allow you to update your favorite pictures on the front through an app on your phone. Love your kids, your cat, or a picture of you skiing on the slopes? It can be the front of your new fridge. The new LG will allow you to scroll through 60 color options for each panel on your phone. It even has a jukebox mode to change colors to music. As exciting as these refrigerators are from both manufacturers, you do still have limited color options to match the rest of your appliances. And now let's save money on every countertop, but also on every appliance. Wait for holiday, a special promotional one. You can save 10 to 35%, plus package rebates. Best holiday to wait for is Black Friday, but other good ones include tax-free weekend combined with Labor Day for Massachusetts residents, July 4th, Memorial Day, and President's Day. Some of these holidays are all months, so you have plenty of time. Click this link if you want to learn more about the most reliable refrigerators based on real service calls, and thanks for watching.